dramatic.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Yellow and this is General Manager Mode on WWE 13. Week 2 to be precise, and yeah, this is the match card. I can't really remember if I showed you this at the end of the episode or not. But yeah, we've got Ken, Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, Alberto Del Rio versus Cara, Grandmaster Sexay versus Tensai, Dolph Ziggler versus Cody Rhodes, and Brodus Clay versus The Miz. So, the first episode got a great response, and yeah, it's really good for both our ends, mine and Brendan's. And yeah, he's had to start his whole YouTube career, I guess, again. So he has a new channel now called Brendan Plays, and that link will be in the description instead, since that'll be the channel that he's going to upload all these videos on. But yeah, week 2, and we've decided to change a few things around. We're only going to play 3 of the 5 matches now, and at the end of the episode you should leave a comment on one of our videos saying which show you preferred, and the person who gets the most comments wins a point, and the person with the most points at the end of the year wins, I guess. So we're going to try that. If it doesn't work, then we will scrap that idea and just play normally with the 3 matches instead. But yeah, so instead we get to play 3 of these matches and I get to skip 2, so I think I will skip that one because that one doesn't really seem to be a good match. So Tensai win Grandmaster Sexay, and out of these 3 I think I will skip Brodus Clay versus The Miz, which Brodus Clay won. So we will be playing this first match here, Ken Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. So I will see you in the match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the unified WWE Tag Team Champions, Kane and Daniel Bryan. And their opponents, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth.
Right, so back in the match now, Ken Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. So let's find out who I will be. And it's going to be Daniel Bryan and Kane by the looks of things. So if I just change to Kane there, so I actually start in the ring, that could be good. And start off with a big boot to the face of Kofi Kingston there. And yeah, this points idea thing, I honestly don't feel like it'll work, because I feel like a lot of people will just be voting for their favourite commentator to win each time. But you know, it's something that gets the audience involved, I guess. So the person who puts on the better show gets the point for the week, I guess. So hopefully this works. Hopefully it's not too one-sided one way or another. And we'll try it for a few weeks and see if it works. And if it does, then we'll continue it. If not, we'll just scrap that idea and carry on as we were. And we'll just ask fans to vote for the 3 matches they would like to see, maybe. I guess that could be something that's fairer. But yeah, I've just sent Kofi Kingston to the outside there. Daniel Bryan throwing him back in the ring for me. And stomp to the chest area. Well, stomach area even, of Kofi Kingston there. But I think it's some time that we started getting in some tag team moves here. Oh no! Kofi Kingston reverses. I reverse back, throw him back into the corner again, and Kofi Kingston reverses again. He doesn't want to be stuck in that corner, and now I'm in Kofi and Truth's corner here, which is never a good thing. And I go for the big boot, and Kofi reverses. Oh, this could be very interesting if Kofi and R-Truth win, because that could put them in title contention, since Team Hell No are the Unified Tag Team Champions. But there's some tag team work from Kane and Daniel Bryan there. And it looks like Kofi's guys come back already. And hits him with the running wheel kick there. Well, not running wheel kick, just standing wheel kick, I guess. And now he's going for his comeback ability, which it looks like is working well. And he does work. He now has his signature, which is never good. Oh, he's going straight for the pin though. But Daniel Bryan easy kicks out. He's hardly, well, he's not injured yet. And Kofi does manage to tag in R-Truth now. So we've got a fresh person in the ring now with R-Truth against Daniel Bryan. And it looks like Truth is going for his finisher now. And Daniel Bryan with the reversal there. Truth doesn't get his finisher. And follows up with a back suplex type maneuver there. And it looks like Daniel Bryan is finished in the ring now. Going back to Kane for him to weaken down R-Truth for a bit. And yeah, it looks like he's going for the choke slam. He's taunting and he's ready for it, but Truth too quick. But no, Kane grabs him for the choke slam. Looks like he's going up and boom, down, back onto the floor. Go for the pin. 1. And Truth kicks out at 1. Very surprising. I mean, the height on that choke slam there was quite incredible, but it looks like Truth had an easy time kicking out of that pin. And, you know, it normally takes people with some strength to kick out of a choke slam, so 1 count is quite special, I guess, for someone to be able to kick out that easy. Kane reverses anyway. Throwing in the punches to R-Truth. Misses with the uppercut, and R-Truth follows it up with a submission type hold. But Kane does manage to get the ropes there with his foot from the looks of things. Oh, and he's getting thrown back into Kofi and Truth's corner. But he's reversed and kicks away Kofi Kingston. Tries the clothesline but misses. And now it's time to throw him back into Daniel Bryan's corner. But he's not there on the apron ready for the tag. Now he is. Daniel Bryan coming in the ring now. What's he going to do? Kane drop toe hold and elbow to the back from Daniel Bryan there. And a big knee to the face there. That could have easily busted him open there, but it didn't. Bounce off the ropes and clothesline off the ropes there. Very, very good maneuver. And then a splash from the outside of the ring. Now what's he going for? They're going for a submission lock. Truth could tap out. He's trying to make him. And Kofi breaks up the submission hold. And Daniel Bryan kicks Truth in the face. Now it looks like Daniel Bryan's going to try and finish him off. Kane running to take out Kofi. And Daniel Bryan has the yes lock. Could Truth tap? He could. Kane getting rid of Kofi in the time being. Truth near the ropes. And he does get the rope break there. So it looks like this match will continue. Daniel Bryan and R-Truth battling it out. Well, I think Kane and Kofi Kingston are still on the outside there. But Daniel Bryan going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan does get the win there. Team Hell No win the match. And they are still tag team champions. Well, they're going to lose it anyway, but yeah. Still tag team champions after that match. Good match from the team. And yeah. Good first match to start off the show, I guess. So there's Kane and Daniel Bryan celebrating. R-Truth completely knocked out by the looks of things. Don't know where Kofi is. Well, he was on the outside with Kane, I guess, so maybe he's lying down outside the ring. But yeah, Kane and Daniel Bryan, a high five. Yeah, it looks like they're happy with that win. I don't know where they're going. But yeah. What a win from the tag team champions. So let's go see what the next match is. So yeah, next match is Alberto Del Rio versus Cara. So let's get to the match.
Damas y caballeros, en el camino hacia el cuadrilátero, era su nombre, con gran poder inalcanzable, Alberto Del Rio.
Approaching the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 196 pounds, Cara.
Okay, so there we go. Alberto Del Rio, Sin Cara. Who should I be? Alberto Del Rio. Okay. And of course the lights are all down because it's a Sin Cara match. I wish you could get rid of that feature, but it doesn't look like you can. At least I don't think you can. I think there might be a way actually in the match settings, but Alberto Del Rio versus Sin Cara nonetheless. And yeah, two Mexican wrestlers here. I think Alberto Del Rio, well, he is turning face because that's what WWE have planned for him to be. Because really, I think Rey Mysterio is on the verge of leaving. I think they're going to try this whole Sin Cara vs Rey Mysterio match at WrestleMania, and then after that it looks like Rey will probably retire, and then Sin Cara's not really too great. I mean, he's okay, but you know, Del Rio is a lot better than Sin Cara, I guess. And then Ricardo Rodriguez is even better than Alberto Del Rio. If they actually let him wrestle as El Local, then that'll be a lot better than him being Ricardo Rodriguez, I guess. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And Sin Cara on the offense right now with big Hurricanrana there. And he's probably going to follow it up here, wrenching the arm and throwing him into the corner. Yep. Completely right there, but Alberto Del Rio has time to reverse it and follow up with a back suplex. Now climbing the ropes. What's it going to do? Axe handle there from the top ropes. So yeah, I hope that Alberto Del Rio becomes a good face, but honestly the whole rich gimmick I don't feel would work with him being a face, because it's like a whole cocky attitude type thing, and you know, for him to be face, I feel like they would have to change that somehow, and I don't really know how it would work really. I mean, being a show-off, rich aristocrat, I guess, face will definitely be a hard thing for WWE to pull off well. So that'll be interesting to watch and see how that goes along. But yeah, hopefully within the next couple of weeks or however long, Alberto Del Rio will be fully face. But for this Universe Mode series, Alberto Del Rio is a heel, so you know, it makes a lot more sense now. And he's wrenching the arm and knees to the arm there. I think I'll follow up attacking the arm here, trying to injure the arm, because of course the cross arm breaker is Alberto Del Rio's finisher, and I'm not too sure what his signature is actually. If I can find something, I think it was a runner move. Was it right? Yes, it was. But Sin Cara does reverse there, and I follow up with sweeping the legs, and now I've got a finisher, but I don't think I'll use that yet. I think I want to injure Sin Cara a little bit more first. Got his arm on the ropes now, that's gotta hurt. But yeah, Sin Cara definitely fighting back here. I've never actually used Sin Cara properly on this game. I forgot that he had the red attire. I thought he was still wearing blue, but that must be WWE 12 where he's wearing blue. So I don't even think I've used him on this game so far. Surprising, I guess, because he's a good character, I guess. He's got a lot of diverse moves, or from what I can remember on WWE 12, he has a lot of diverse moves. So he is a good character to use. If you know how to use him properly. I was sort of hoping I would land on Sin Cara so I could beat him, but you know, Alberto Del Rio is okay in his own right, I guess, so I'm not going to complain about that. And I missed with the kick there, hit him that second time, and follow up with a suplex off the top. Superplex, it looks like, going for, and I hit it. That's got to hit Sin Cara. And followed up with a, oh my god, I don't know what that was meant to be, but Alberto Del Rio missed anyway. Sin Cara dodged out of the way, and now he's working on the leg of Alberto Del Rio, slamming his foot into the ground there. Probably hurting the knee joint a bit. And the smaller guy, Sin Cara, following up again with another Hurricanrana. On the offense here, definitely taking charge in this match so far. Del Rio still needs to work on a bit of offense here, and again he's wrenching the arm, trying to get his arm hurt. Obviously the arms are going to be a big place for Alberto Del Rio to focus on here. And kicking into the back as well, that's going to hurt. Oh, and another Hurricanrana there by Sin Cara. Full of Hurricanranas, by the looks of things. Now what's this? What's he going for? Another leg sweep? Yes, it is. And Sin Cara again with the reversals. Can't keep him down. Another Hurricanrana there following up. You would think that with his diverse moveset, Sin Botcha would know how to do more moves than just the Hurricanrana, but he's exiting the ring now. Where's he going? He's getting rid of the table by Alex. I think I'm going to let him do that. Okay. I'll slam you through that table. Get on the table. Get on the table! Alright, I'm going for it. Pick him up. And what is this? Powerbomb? Tombstone through the table. Oh my god. What? Well, they called OMG moments for a reason, and that just showed why. Alberto Del Rio tombstoning Sin Cara through the announce table there. I think I'm just going to try and get him back in the ring for the pin now. Let's go for the pin. One. But Sin Cara kicks out at one. Wow. Somehow Sin Cara manages to kick out at one, even though he's just been tombstoned through a table there. That is some resiliency there. He is holding his head, so the impact of the tombstone obviously hurt him a little bit there. Which, obviously, not a surprise. But Del Rio with the kick there sort of connects. Didn't connect well though, because Sin Cara is still up and connects with the Hurricanrana again. But it looks like Del Rio has his finisher anyway. Pokes the eyes somehow through the mask of Sin Cara. Now going for the cross arm breakout. This could be it. It doesn't look like it. Sin Cara could be close to tapping. But no, he does manage to break out of the hold. And now Sin Cara has a signature. Not good. Catches the kick and slap. No, he reverses it again. Oh, call an elbow tie up. Alberto Del Rio gets the better of it, but Sin Cara reverses, goes behind. It's just a maneuver fest here, you know. Everyone is everywhere right now, just back and forth contest. And again, another Hurricanrana. Great. Diverse moveset, Sin Cara, diverse. But oh, the roll up now. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh no, Sin Cara gets it back. Alberto Del Rio flips it back over. 1, 2. Oh, it's back. Back again. Back and forth. Oh no, again. Oh, back. Alberto Del Rio with the pin again. And 2. No, Sin Cara gets it back. Alberto Del Rio gets it back. Back and forth. Oh my god, Sin Cara still manages to kick out there. Oh no! I missed the pin. Sin Cara gets the win after, I don't even know what happened there. It was about 3 or 4. No, it was more. That was about 6 back and forth pin attempts. But Sin Cara gets the win. If that was on actual TV, that would be the worst way to end a match ever. But Sin Cara gets the win somehow. With the roll up there. And yeah, looks like he's just going to celebrate to the fans now. So that was a good match. I enjoyed that match. The tombstone, well, not even the pile driver through the announce table. Definitely a big highlight of that match there. And I thought that would have been it for Sin Cara, but he did manage to kick out to the pin there. And even go on to win the match somehow. Because Sin Cara is like the Mexican Super Cena. So, yeah, good match there, and now we will move on to the main event. And the final match on the cards of this show, Dolph Ziggler versus Cody Rhodes. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing 223 pounds, the European Champion, Dolph Ziggler. And approaching the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing 223 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
So there we go. There's the entrances from both Dolph Ziggler and Cody Rhodes, and I will be Dolph Ziggler, the European champion again. 2 weeks in a row now. So let's get into it now. Still no cutscenes yet in this show, but one could happen in this match or after the match. Since there hasn't been any this week, there was a few last week on the first show, which is cool, but none so far. But you know, that could all change through this match. So this is our main event, since I didn't want to play The Miz and Brodus Clay because, you know, that match shouldn't be main event. And, you know, in the future, hopefully a match like this would be a main event match, because Dolph Ziggler, definitely one of the best in the business, as I said on the last show. And then Cody Rhodes, one of the better up-and-coming stars in the business. But, yeah, Dolph managing to throw Cody back in the ring there after jumping out of the ring after him, I guess. I just realised I did that. And, yeah, following up with a kick to the head of Cody Rhodes. And fireman suplex there. And drop kick. Looks like Cody Rhodes is not going to be able to get out of the starting gate here. Again, knocking him outside the ring there. I think it is time that the show-off showed off with the handstand. And yeah, gotta love that handstand. Everyone does. Got his signature now. Punching the ref. Oh my god, I'm grabbing the ref. I'm sorry, ref. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, Dolph gets the upper hand there and hits him with his signature there. It looks like he could be going for the quick win, going for his finisher already. And zigzag to Cody Rhodes. Goes for the pin. 1. And Cody kicks out at 1. Dolph climbing up to the top ropes. What's he doing? Elbow drop to Cody Rhodes from the top rope to the outside of the ring. And follows up with a running clothesline off the apron there. Wow. Grabs Cody Rhodes from behind and slams him off the ropes. On the top ropes, what's he going to do? Going for an elbow drop, but misses. Cody does manage to get out of the way there, but he is groggy right now. But he does manage to get the upper hand here. Going for the grapple now. Elbow to the face. That's going to hurt. And now Cody trying to get rid of Dolph. But no, Dolph does reverse and going for the pin. 1, 2. But no, Cody does kick out of that one there at 2. Somehow. And follows up with a running bulldog there. So it looks like this is going to be a back and forth match. Very evenly matched competitors here. Cody's head is hurt there. And Dolph rakes the eyes because he knows that, well, if Cody can't see, then he's not going to be any trouble though, is he? But I'm positioning him on the top ropes now. What's he going to do? Super backdrop? Yes, that is what he just did there. I think that's what it's called anyway. And another elbow drop there from Dolph Ziggler to Cody Rhodes. But Cody does manage to reverse punch to the chest and another running bulldog there to follow up. So it does look like this is going to be a back and forth match now. Cody with a scoop slam. I'm surprised that he's not more injured than he is, really. He doesn't seem to be holding any body parts or anything like that. He doesn't seem to be too hurt. But that could soon change. Drop kick there by Dolph Ziggler. Bouncing off the ropes and super kick straight to the head of Cody Rhodes. That could have busted him open there. But Dolph, knee to the face as well to follow up. And now straight punches to the head. And slamming his head down on the floor. The ref shouldn't allow that, really. Now what's he going for? Oh my god, slamming him down. Knees to the chest there. And big elbow drop by Dolph Ziggler. Getting straight back up. Taunting to the fans as well. Looks like he could be going to finish the match. Taunting him. Getting Cody up. And second zigzag. Yes it is. Boom. Slamming him down. Going for the pin. Cody should be out. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler picks up the win. And looks like that is it for show 2. So we will see after the match here if there is going to be any cutscenes. So let's see. Dolph Ziggler taunting. I think this is just a generic win animation, so it doesn't look like there will be any animations, but we will wait until the end of this little cutscene anyway before we round off the show there. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler just taunting at the fans, showing his appreciation for a change. Maybe a face turn on the cards, maybe? I don't know, it could be. I mean, he's celebrating with the fans there after a big win against Cody Rhodes. Still holding his European Championship, obviously, of course. But he will probably have a match at the pay-per-view for that title anyway. Yeah, it looks like that is it. And Dolph Ziggler's music plays again in the in the menu screen. But yeah, that is it for week 2 of the show. Very diverse match card, I guess. So if you would like to check out the SmackDown side of things, an annotation will be on screen right now to Brendan Plays, and yeah, there'll also be a link in the description to his channel as well. Leave a comment on if you enjoyed this show and whose show you thought was the best, because obviously we're doing that whole point thing now. And yeah, that will be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I'm pretty sure we could probably push to 25 likes. If we can get 25 likes, that would be great. Subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I will see you next time.